In today's digital age, one of the toughest challenges for parents is understanding how to introduce the internet and social media to their children. Experts agree that thoughtful planning is crucial. So, how can we, as parents, navigate this complex digital world while keeping our children safe? This question is at the heart of the new Netflix series Adolescence, a British crime drama that follows the story of Jamie, a 13-year-old boy arrested for the murder of his classmate Katie. The series dives deep into how Jamie's life was affected by toxic school pressures and his exposure to the dark side of social media. In just 11 days, it's become Netflix's most watched limited series. The series has sparked a global debate among parents, especially those with teenage boys, about masculinity, social media, bullying, and even the dangers of pornography. But what does this mean for parents here in India? Experts believe that Indian parents face a unique challenge. There's often a cultural gap. Many children struggle to open up about their lives and emotions to their parents. So, how can Indian parents better supervise and guide their kids in this digital era? Remember the scene in Adolescence where detectives are trying to decode teenagers' coded language on social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook? Emojis like red pills, kidney beans, and the 100 symbol take on hidden meanings in online subcultures. We spoke to multiple child psychologists who told us that it's not just kids struggling to keep up with today's world. Parents face even greater challenges trying to match their kids' understanding of social media. Social media wasn't a part of parents' generation, so it's hard to keep up with the trends. Indian parents often focus more on children's academic progress rather than their overall emotional development. Experts tell us that this has to change. It's time for parents to bridge the hierarchical gap and begin engaging in open conversation with their kids about tough topics like mental health, relationships, and of course the internet. But why are kids so drawn to social media? Experts say it's all about seeking validation. Unlike previous generations, today, kids are constantly exposed to comparisons online, leading to feelings of inadequacy and sometimes even cyberbullying. Today, children who don't feel accepted or popular online may start to feel resentful. They join groups that share similar feelings, and these groups grow quickly online, fueling their beliefs and sometimes pushing radical notions. Then, what's the solution? Parents need to introduce social media and internet to their kids in a controlled, supervised way when they are just above 8 years. Yes, experts believe that children over 8 years are ready for a supervised introduction to social media. We must teach them the benefits and the dangers and help them learn to navigate the digital world responsibly. And as a parent, if you are trying to figure out how you need to navigate and use these special tricks till your child is mature enough or over 8 years. For instance, platforms like Apple and YouTube offer features that allow parents to control the type of content the kids can access. Apple has child accounts to restrict access to adult content, and YouTube creates child friendly accounts that filter out inappropriate videos. In fact, parents should approach their children's digital journey the same way they approach other important life events like school admissions or planning for college. In this journey, the key is open and frank communication. Experts agree that parents should make an effort to understand what's happening in their children's online lives without judgment. Discuss with your children what your children are seeing online. Encourage them to share their experiences and opinions. Kids will stop talking to you the moment they will feel judged. Also, we need digital literacy in schools. It should be part of the curriculum. This will help both parents and children understand how to navigate this complex digital world. In short, the digital world is here to stay, but with thoughtful planning, open communication, and careful supervision, we can help our children navigate it safely.
The perils of social media are long being recognized. Whether it is a thought, an idea, or news, it spreads like wildfire at the touch of a button. And there lies the danger, because this kind of fast spread doesn't allow us to process what's going on, and it overwhelms us with emotion, especially when we're talking about vulnerable, impressionable uh, population like children, adolescents. And therefore, it is very important for the parents and teachers to recognize the danger and start communicating with the children about it, because it's easy to get drawn into the social media algorithm. It is easily possible to get polarized with a certain viewpoint, simply because you want to belong to an ideology, and it somehow tries to identify your pain or your problem. But then you don't see the alternative, you don't see the whole perspective. And as a parent, as a teacher, as a society, we have to be able to guide these kids, and that's the only way we can fight this problem.